It's going to be a stormy day in almost every way. Hey, see what I did there? Boom. Lightning striking, thunder cracking, sirens, sirening. And we've got more severe weather over north central Texas, DFW, baby. This morning, how are you? Get ready for a lot of rain, possibly some hail, maybe even tornadoes. And as I am recording this, my internet has gone out. So if it's uploaded, that means my internet went back up. Here we're looking at mixed precipitation over the last 2 days. Wait, in the next 2 days. You can see Texas, Oklahoma, quite a bit of red, and then you get it in the Dakotas later tomorrow. Oh. Which is wild because the internet doesn't usually go out of my apartment. Anyway, let's look at the images I got pulled up. You can see the lightning moving south into the Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington area. Tesla's down about $1. Everybody's been talking about Nvidia, which is up like 168% over the last year. But you know what? Dell Technologies is up 258% over the last year, which I find fascinating. Can I hold some? Colin Myers, a large convective complex from earlier supercells, is now impacting most of Dallas-Fort Worth this morning with serious winds and hail. Each severe thunderstorm warning here pretty much has a considerable or destructive tag for dangerous hail or wind. And I spent like 3 days, one at a new car dealership, and then the third day at another car dealership trying to get a Mustang, and it didn't happen both times. So now I've just decided to keep the old car I've got for like 3 more months. Anywho, that gives me a lot more money for my vacation fund this summer. But man, buying a car is a draining process. Yeah, wildfires in New Mexico. It's wildfire season, y'all. We had a Memorial Day X-Class flare. Boom. That had a considerable coronal mass ejection. But hey, let me say again, the weather's been wild, man. Super duper absolutely wild. We are in a total solar eclipse that passed over the United States of America year with all the gas giants on the same side. So we're expecting biblical weather this year and a super duper wild, crazy, and dangerous hurricane season. And this storm is going to travel down into Houston later today. And hey, it is Trump trial week, where they do closing arguments, the prosecution and the defense, and then they'll do a jury charge. They'll hand that off to the jury, and then I'm guessing on Wednesday we'll get the verdict. And I think it could surprise some people. Mathematically, they only need one Republican to hang jury at asterisk, I think. So there's a good chance that it'll be a hung jury, but there's also a good chance he could be guilty. And then there's like a minor chance he could go to jail. But if he goes to jail, man, I think people will lose their minds. So I plan to kind of hunker down for a couple days if that happens. Just saying that, a lot of displaced aggression. I don't know if you know this, but there are a lot of people who've kind of based their entire personality around the president. Which is America. You can do whatever you want, but I don't know. Just strange days. So stay cool. Do what you can to prevent World War III. Hey, my internet's back on. Avoid Civil War II, and let's try and have a good summer. But yeah, like wild weather today, strange wild weather tomorrow, and then more wild weather the day after that. It's just been wave after wave after wave nonstop. Nvidia surging overnight, up almost 5%. Dell almost up over 5% as well. Let's check out the big body rocking pop of the sun. There you go. Did you see that? Fascinating. In Technicolor. Bang. Oh, my bang was too soon. I watched the first episode of Tires, or first two episodes of Tires on Netflix with Shane Gillis. It's really funny. And I also just finished 2 seasons of Mayor of Kingstown. Spoilers ahead. So it's like Mike makes a deal with everybody, and then the deal goes south, and then a bunch of horrible stuff happens. And then season 2, Mike makes a deal with everybody. Deal goes south, and then a bunch of horrible stuff happens. Wonder what's going to happen in season 3. Wildfire near Vegas. Snap, crackle, pop, bang, boom, throughout the solar system. Yeah. And so this is the old sunspot that was extremely active with the X-class flares. It's still active with X-class flares, so it's probably going to be a very interesting end to May. To it, everybody's a magnetic field expert these days, you know. Bomb pop, delicious. The beacon is lit. McGondor calls for aid. New songs on the radio I've been enjoying. That Morgan Wallen Post Malone song. Yeah, I had some help. And then that I like my whiskey neat. Baby, you're too sweet. Yeah, big hail yesterday and possibly big hail today. And hail was actually busting through the roof. At a Walmart in North Texas. The roof is on hail. I mean, no, that didn't work. Bear breaks into the house, plays piano, but not very well. Dun dun dun. Come on, play me an old timing number. Anyway, the rest of the year is probably going to be weird. Hey, check out, do you believe in romance? Do you think romance is still possible here in the year 2024? Well, let me tell you, it is. Check out these 2 comets side by side. Plunging into the sun. That's so romantic. So don't give up hope. Romance is still around. Absolutely, totally, without a doubt. That one's got a duck face. The weather's kind of wild in Mexico as well, so stay safe from the peligros, whatever. Okay, so have a great day, because after the storms comes the rainbow. God bless everyone. Stay cool. It's gonna be a wild, wild, wild year. This is China. And, I think there's gonna be probably some flooding in Texas this month. Well, there's only a few days left in the month. Talk to you soon.